Hello everyone, Happy New Year, yeah! And if you're in Japan, Akimashite omedetou! Or as they say in Japan, Akeome. Akeome de Dandayo! See what I'm saying? So, it's Kai here. So most people know me by now, so... Yeah, basically, like, a lot of people have been asking me consistently, like, how did you learn Japanese so fast? Initially, it took me 9 months to be able to speak. I was like, oh, so now I can speak. It's been 9 fucking months. But seriously, there's no trick to it. Actually, there is a trick, a very secret trick, which I would like to tell you unless you pay me money. No, seriously, if you want to learn any language fast, you have to literally bring that language to life. What does that mean? Bring it to life. Basically, that means don't just read it in a book and then look at a picture next to the book and think, oh, alright, it's just a picture and a book and a vocabulary. Okay? If you do this, what happens next week is that you're going to forget. And what happens to native speakers? I mean, native speakers, when they speak, they don't forget. They keep they remember the words that they've been speaking since they were children. Why is this? Because people who learn languages as a second language, I mean, you guys learn it like so unnaturally. What does that mean? It means as an adult, when an adult learns a language, you guys freaking go to a classroom and do tests. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's good to test your level, but that is not natural. You see what I mean? Like when as an English speaker, I spoke English all my life. So when I was learning English for the first time when I was like freaking 2 years old, I don't know how young I was. But back then, I went to a place called nursery school, and at nursery school, the teachers didn't just slap a textbook in my face and say, "Just learn this vocabulary. You got a test next week. You freaking stupid 5-year-old." Yes. That's not how you do it. It's not natural that way. In nursery school, most English speakers, we sang songs, we danced, we freaking shouted, we messed around, we played musical chairs, we sang the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So we all sang that. You know, Mary had a little lamb. We all sang songs, we all had fun. And this is how I learned Japanese real fast. It really does work. If you want to learn a new language, you have to learn like a child. Now, I don't care how old you are. You say, oh yeah, but I'm 30 years old. I'm 35. I'm 23 years old. You know, I'm too old for this. That doesn't matter. Yes, your physical body is freaking 23 years old. But you, my friend, your mentality in that language is of a young child. So if you want to learn a language quickly, you have to do what they do. Think about it. Why is it that in England, I see a lot of 5-year-old kids in England, they're learning, they can speak English like it's nothing. They just speak English like it's nothing. And then you get like a Chinese man who's had 5 years experience speaking English, and yet he still struggles with the words. Why? That little kid can speak fluent English. You know, why is this? You got to understand, why is this so different? Because that child learnt like a child. Yep. That child was not embarrassed to sing, dance, play musical chairs, do gestures, you know, mess around. If the teacher says jump, you jump. If the teacher says spin, you spin. As a child, you really don't care because it's fun. And this is what I did in Japanese. And this is how fast I got. Because the thing with language is that it's not just something you read in just a textbook. You have to bring it to life. So when I'm doing my Japanese studies and somebody says freaking hashiru, you best believe I'm doing this. Hashiru, hashiru. I can guess, even though people out there don't know what hashiru means, I bet you know what that means. To run. If somebody in Japanese says guru guru maru, I'm like, guru guru maru. Now why did I do that? Oh, it means to spin. You see what I'm doing? If someone says naiteru, I'm like, oh, ima naiteru. That's what I'm saying. I'm being serious. I am being serious. You have to bring it to life. And this is how I've surprisingly learned Japanese really fast. It really does work. Singing songs, messing around is not going to help you. You also have to be able to do the correct gestures as well, you know. So for example, if someone says, I speak Japanese, so if someone says hidari, I would go hidari. If someone says migi, I would go migi. You see what I'm saying? Most adults would go open a book, a Japanese book, like, oh yeah, hidari, yeah, next. Oh, migi, yeah, migi, oh, whatever. And then tomorrow you come back and you can't even remember what that is. You're like, what? Exactly. But for me, I'm like, hidari, migi, ue, shita, mai, ushiro. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm doing? And because of this, it just comes out naturally now. It just comes out naturally. You have to be able to express yourself using the correct gestures. It's important. So you Japanese people out there, or anyone out there, to be honest, anyone, if you want to learn a language quickly, you have to throw your pride away and learn it like a child. You have to. There's no other way, I'm afraid. Oops. And that's what I did. I'm not going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to you. This is how I learned Japanese. Unlike you guys, I wasn't afraid to embarrass myself. I wasn't afraid. I really embarrassed myself alone in my bedroom all day long. Trust me. And I'll prove it to you. I mean, I sang my children's songs. Oh my gosh, I'm going to embarrass myself, aren't I? Let's do it! Was how I learned how to count 1 to 10 in Japanese. Fun, isn't it? That was the secret. Just learn like a child, you know. Learn like a child. So where am I now? What level? If you're interested, what level am I at now? Now it's been 11 months. Yep, you go. Yeah, 11 months so far. So right now I'm not a native. Nope, far from it. Not a native. Right now I'm basically at conversational level. Yeah, I can have daily conversation. Simite. Nichijou Nihongo. Carbonara. So but anyway, yeah, so that's how I learned Japanese. It's really fast. So right now I'm at conversation level. But you can rap so well. Dude, in order to rap properly in Japanese, all you need is just a conversation level ability. I am currently teaching myself this level. Yep, business level Japanese, and it's tough. Why is it so hard? Trust me, you're hiragana, katakana, kanji. That's piss easy. Easy as hell. The hardest thing is this. Why? Because they have this thing called Kigo! Kigo me! Oh, it's got 10 million zetai. 今僕、記号を使いこなすようになるだと思います。Anyway, that's all. So, you guys have a happy new year. Peace.